Professor Mattia, thank you for helping me create this tennis math video. Speed equals distance over time.
We're going to feed you a drop shot, and we're going to your dad's going to time you as soon as you take off and as soon as you reach. And that's going to be the time. The distance we know, that gets us to speed, right? It's cool, right?
41 feet to that drop shot. Ready, set, go. 2.86.
Zenny, so what we're going to do now is figure out how fast you ran for that drop shot. Okay? So what your average speed was. So what was the distance? Just fill it in.
41 feet.
41 feet. Perfect. Okay. How long did it take you to run those?
2.86 seconds.
Yep. 2.86. Knowing what we know about how those three things are related to each other, how do we figure out speed from these two things? What's the equation for speed?
41 divided by 2.86.
You want to round up that decimal?
14. Just 14.
Yeah.
3.3.
Yeah. 14.3 is perfect. Okay. So you're running 14 feet per second. That's a lot of distance per second. That's fast. So let's do feet divided just slash second. S. Perfect. If we wanted to convert this to miles per hour, we would have to convert the distance to miles and the time to hours.
Yeah.
And do you want to go through that exercise, or?
I think miles per hour is what's, let's try it.
If 1 foot is that many miles, let's figure out how many miles are in 41 feet. So how would you do that?
1 foot equals 0.0000189 miles. 41 feet, that's how much you ran. Equals, so let's do 41 times 0.000189. You want to fill that out? 0.0077 miles. 0.0077 miles. Okay. H. So how many equals between the 1 second? Yeah, put an equal sign. And
How fast did you run your sprint?
so 2.86 seconds equals how many hours? Equals.
So what we're just doing here is we're taking one unit and converting it to something else.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, 2.86 times 0.000278. Okay, and that's your answer. 0.00079. 79 hours. Perfect. So we have
Your distance in miles, and we have your time in hours,
Yeah.
right? So now we're going to figure out what your speed in miles per hour was. Okay, and now let's calculate that.
0.0077. Okay, yeah.
9.74. What did I guess?
Right around there.
You said 9.75. Well, that's 9.75. So
How close is that?
That was close.
put an equal sign there.
That was the average speed.
This is calculating speed using tennis.
Love it.
So the conclusion is the average speed running to the drop shot was 9.75 miles per hour. So I'm going to be hitting 10 drop shots for that chair, and I'm going to see the percentage of how many I make.
Okay. Okay. 0 for 2. 1 for 3. Ooh.
I hit 4 out of 10. Therefore, 40% of the drop shots hit the chair. What proportion of the service box is in the playing surface of half the tennis court?
What is the total area of the singles tennis court on one side?
567 plus 480.
Great.
You want to write that down?
So what did we just calculate?
Oops.
Okay, so now we're going to figure out how big the area is of the singles court on one side. Okay. Wow, see, I never knew that. So every time I'm going to step onto a tennis court, that's how many feet I have of space to put the ball in. You have 1,053 square feet. So what proportion is the yellow part of the total?
So the proportion is 567 divided by 1,053.
And what is that the proportion of? What are we calculating there?
0.53.
Okay, so can you tell me that as a percentage?
53%.
53%. Okay, that's interesting. So
Okay.
So what you're telling me is that the yellow box
It's 53%.
is 53% of the yellow plus pink boxes.
It's bigger than the pink box.
It's bigger than the pink box.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, it's a little bigger, more than half. So you actually have more service box than you have
That's crazy.
not service box.
now you know that.
So speak to me in terms of yellow boxes and pink boxes.
So the yellow box.
Are they the same size?
No. Okay, so the playing surface of the tennis court, the yellow part of it is 53% of the whole entire playing surface.